and choose. It's up with who.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jrue Holiday.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. We've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown, and it's Holiday in at the point. Well, you talk about some teams that are stacked in the East, Doris. This is the game to watch.
Yeah, you get the sense that both teams know there is a mental edge perhaps a win would give them should they come out of this on top. We expect both teams to figure big time in the Eastern Conference playoff picture.
Now here's Tatum. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Towns passes to Brunson. Holiday grabs the miss. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here's Tatum. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Brown, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Brunson, no good on the free throw. The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Hart. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Just 5 on the clock. That's good from Towns on the assist from Bridges.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Hart against Tatum. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Brown passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Brunson against Holiday. Outside Brunson. Over Holiday. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to White. Holiday taking his time here. Porzingis with a screen on Towns. Three-pointer, Holiday. And it's New York with a rebound. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. McBride, he's checked in for New York. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside White. Back to Holiday. Pass to Brown. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Last time they met was in New York.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now here's Holiday. He's scoreless. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Bridges. To the paint. Here's McBride. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Celtics with the lead. White, the pass to Holiday. Brown with it. Out to Horford. Fires the three. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Anunoby passes to McBride. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. High post Towns. Working on Porzingis to snap the cold streak. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Some changes for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Boston leading by 5. Now Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. Fires from way outside. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Knicks trail by 5. So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Jalen Brunson. Achua is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Forty in at the center, locking down the middle.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
Here's Pritchard. Out to the wing. Here's Hauser. He drops it from range. Hauser's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Hauser grabs the board. Boston leading by 5. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
NBA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness. And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day.
So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Wright. And so Tatum nails both of them. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Brunson. After the basket by Boston, connects from downtown.
Boy, has Jalen Brunson come into his own as a scorer. Shots just come from anywhere.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And Boston with some changes. Porzingis comes in for Cornette, and Holiday subbed in for Horford. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Payne. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Okay! Tatum punching it home!
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Achua with a screen on Tatum. Hart goes in. To the left side wing. Achua finds Hart. Shoots over Tatum. They get it back. Achua with the dunk.
This is who Achua is. Tremendous offensive rebounder.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Puts it up from 12. Achua with a rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Inside, here's McBride. Another one falls for New York.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 4-3. JT for 3.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. The floater, and it's good for 2. Brunson's got 10.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Outside Holiday. Three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 5. Outside McBride. Pass to Hart. For 3, Bridges. Boston pulls it in. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, BA. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive. both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Tatum. Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. And the Knicks making a change here. Bridges finds Payne. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard. Drew Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
Now here's Hart. Still no points. 54 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Goes back up and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
First team foul. Shooting for New York, Bridges.
Craig is checked in for Boston. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
NBA, he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career. Well, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Josh Hart, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Hart. Boston leading by 4. Kick out to Brown. That shot, no good. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Shoots over Brown. Missed it from 7 feet. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we've got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
You look at the Celtics. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Knicks trail by 4. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Brunson misses.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
And the basket by Holiday.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Doris, it's hard to believe that Knicks' title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution. Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Anunoby passes to Hart. Here's Brunson. Strong move, Brunson.
Oh, that's a silky jump shot, playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Tatum passes to Brown. Holiday, a screen on Anunoby. Brown inside. Anunoby covering. 5 to shoot. Brown, no good. New York trailing. Pass to Anunoby. Hard against Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. The Celtics second.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one drops. He ties it up. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the little screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Tatum from deep. Again, the miss by Boston.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hard against Tatum. Brunson surveys for the lead. Brunson with the finish inside.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Tatum against Hart. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Towns on the assist from Hart. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
White with it. He's guarded by Bridges. It's Brown on the wing. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Now the clock is dwindling, but Jaylen Brown says, don't worry, team, I got this.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by White. Hart from long range. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 5 rebounds in the game. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
And he's good on the first of 3. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all. I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
Holiday's checked in for Boston, and he makes all 3. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Shoots from the right block. Some solid defense from Holiday. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Towns. Tatum releases from the wing and drills it. Tatum's got 11.
That is the exceptional versatility that Jason Tatum shows, and it's every night, guys.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Attention fans now on the court. It's your fight squad. Get loud and we're going to hear it. Okay, fans. Who needs a free kick?
And Boston with some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. Will it go? Knocks down the triple. He's got 6.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Brown against Bridges. Right side Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Pritchard, no good. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Achua. Outside McBride. Here's Towns. Hauser grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And Holiday powers it home.
This is what you call a point guard with hops. Even though he's a little bit older, Holiday's showing he can still throw it down.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Bridges against Brown.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Boston out in front, up 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Defensively, it's too easy down there. Too easy. Keep the ball in front. Challenge shots. Long rebound. Guards, you got to get to the...
And defense is important to Coach Thibodeau, and he's not seeing it from his squad right now.
Yeah, it's lackluster. And you know that's never going to sit well with Coach Tibbs.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Achua is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Campaign. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Cordy in at the center position. Now here's McBride. The shot by Payne, no good. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Cornette passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Left side Tatum. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. The 3 is up. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. And Pritchard, here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Celtics lead by 3.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Cordy. Outside Payne. Floats one up. Boston pulls it in. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Here's Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum, taking the hit.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
He shoots. Another one falls for New York.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
First free throw is good. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. I mean, it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
He couldn't sink them all, but did just enough to make this a 2-possession ball game.
Tatum against Brunson. Towns a screen on Tatum. Here's Brunson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Brunson's got 23 points.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there, right now in complete command of this ball game.
Porzingis sets a screen. There's Tatum with the 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Outside Anunoby. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Brunson against Holiday. And it's Brunson missing. Celtics lead by 5. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
Jason Tatum, line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson passes to Hart. Tatum against Brunson. Towns, right side. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Tatum. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holiday doubled up. Pass to Tatum from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Brunson. Some solid defense from Holiday. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. White can't hit. And here's Bridges. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. He's off on the layup. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, Drew Holiday.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Brunson against Holiday. Outside Brunson. Bridges finds Anunoby. Fires for 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Bridges, 3rd personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by New York. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Nine seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Team is in the penalty. At the line, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
So we see Boston get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. A lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, play with a lot of boys, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jason Tatum.